What's going on, guys? So in today's video I wanted to address the messages that are being sent out that are very anti-men, man-hating right now. I want to talk about specifically how it's affecting me as a man and how I know for a fact that it's impacting loads and loads and loads of other men out there. I want to give you my explicit experience of what I have experienced as a man in this society and how that has deeply damaged me as a human being. Okay? Now, the first thing to say is that I will be talking about some stuff in today's video that is explicit, that could be potentially triggering for you. So if that is something that you are scared about, if that's something that you don't know how to deal with right now, then I highly recommend that you turn off this video right now and go and watch something a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more lighthearted. Okay? If you are sticking around to watch this video, then I appreciate you. I welcome you to share your experiences in the comment section down below, just to let you know that I will be taking some time after releasing this video to heal. So I won't be able to respond to those comments and messages immediately, because stuff that I'm going to be sharing today is extremely emotionally triggering, emotionally deep. I want to talk specifically about sexual assault and sexual abuse, because as someone who works online, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe Dean-Bryson, by the way. I'm a men's life coach. Okay, so I deal every single day with other men, right? And something you've probably noticed about men is that we're very sexual, we're very physical, and we're very visual. Okay? And as a business owner, someone who not only does life coaching but does personal training as well, it's part of my job to talk about issues like sexuality, like porn, like masturbation, like getting in great shape, right? And these issues, these things that I have to talk about and I have to discuss, open the doorway to abuse and assault. Now, the message that I have received, I've been conditioned to believe as a man in today's society, is that my feelings, my emotions don't matter, right? It's something that I've experienced since being a little child, a little boy, all right? Whilst the girls, whilst the women are, you know, they're nurturing and they're mollycoddling and all of this other stuff, boys don't receive that, all right? When the boy is hurt, the father tells him, get up, son, chin up, keep going, be tough, be strong, okay? Toxic masculinity, if you like. Something that we develop as boys and as men is this subconscious belief, an idea that we must at all times be in control. Because if we're not in control, then we're going to get hurt. All right? And if we get hurt, there will be no one to rescue us. There will be no one to save us. There will be no fucking person to protect us. If you're a girl, then you have people to protect you. You have your daddy to protect you. Hopefully, in most cases. Right? Boys don't receive that. Boys don't get that. Boys don't get protection. Who do you think protects me whilst I'm online? I'm in the online space. Do you think my friends, I don't even have any friends. Why don't I have friends? Because I speak truth. I speak from the heart. I talk about emotions. Immediately that makes me isolated. That makes me disconnected from other men. So I stand alone. Who's going to protect me? Me. I'm the only one who can protect myself. Okay? So when it comes down to this idea that all men are bad, all men are this, all men are violent, all men are misogynists, all men are sexist. These messages are deeply, deeply destructive. If you want to destroy the patriarchy, you have to understand how the patriarchy works. You have to stop being a hypocrite. You have to stop applying the standards that the patriarchy puts on that. Okay, which is the ideal. How is the patriarchy built? What is the formation of the patriarchy? Well, the first thing is built on greed. It's built on selfishness. It's built on individualism. Okay, where it's each man, each woman for themselves. Okay, do whatever you want to do. Make as much money as you want to make, and don't give a fuck about the consequences. Don't care who it hurts. All right, as long as you get ahead. That is the patriarchy. So if you don't want the patriarchy, then I want you to seriously consider the way that you make money in this world. All right, I want you to think about, is what you're doing empowering to other people? Does it give them power? Does it give them love? Does it give them positivity? Does it make them a better person? All right, or are you operating within that same patriarchy that you're fucking trying to destroy? Right? Because if you are, then I'm sorry. I know that it's not an ideal world, and we all have to get paid, we all have to make an income, but you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. If you're constantly telling people and that you're anti-patriarchy, but you're operating within that very system, then you are a hypocrite. And I'm getting very passionate about this subject because I have to, as I've said, I have to put myself in the firing line every single day of my working life. All right, I have to put messages out there. I have to put my body out there. All right, I have to talk about issues. All right, because otherwise I don't get clients. I don't make a living. All right, and you might say, well, that's what you got to do, right? You know, that's your choice. But that, my friends, is gaslighting. And that's the very thing that we're trying to get rid of. But hey, I'm a man, so it doesn't apply to me, because all men are bad. All men are evil. Do we really, as a society, do we want to really get rid of all men? Or do we want men to heal? Do we want to empower men? Do we want to provide the solutions for them? Right? Because the men that are actually going out there and are being sexually abusive, they're assaulting people, rape, murder, all of that sort of stuff, those are the bad apples, right? It's not representative of all men by any stretch of the imagination. All right? Do you not think that I feel physically intimidated when I come up against a 6'5" massive bloke? Do you not think that I fucking work really hard on my body, on my physical training, on lifting weights and all that other shit so I can feel like I'm safe amongst the presence of other men? Do you think that only women feel intimidated by these men? Do you know that as a man, you are expected to be able to protect and defend yourself? That you are expected to not back down from fights? And if you do back down, then you are seen as being a beta male, a less significant male, a less relevant male. If you are those things, that makes you less attractive to the female species or even to the male species, right? If you are someone who backs down from conflict, that is a ton of pressure. All right, so I wanted to send this message out. I know that I have privileges. I know that. But at the end of the day, men and women are equal. All right, that is what we are fighting for. That is what we want. That's what we're striving for. We're talking about equality. All right, and equality starts when you say that your pain is equal to mine. All right, but as long as you uphold that your pain is more than mine, then you will always see me as less than. So it takes responsibility. All right, I take responsibility for protecting me. All right, because I know that I am worthy, and you need to take responsibility for protecting you. No one is going to fucking protect you. All right, if you want equality, you got to understand that it is literally each man and woman for themselves. All right, if you want the same experience as being a man, then you got to understand what it's like to be a man. All right, no one's going to fucking protect you. You got to protect yourself. All right, that is the message that we have received from this society that we live in. That's the message that I wanted to share today. Hope you all, I hope that this message resonated with you. And if it didn't, let me know in the comment section below. But as I said, I won't be getting back to these comments for quite a while. Peace out.